Czars Gadget Repair presents the iPad 3 or new iPad glass digitizer replacement. If you cracked or broke your glass on your iPad 3, this is some information that we're providing for a glass replacement. Very complex repair, so if you don't feel comfortable in performing this, send it to a professional. We'll be more than happy to do it for you. What you will need is you'll need the new glass digitizer available from us. You will need a heat gun in order to go around the iPad and loosen the old screen and remove it. A small Phillips head or Phillips head screwdriver, a little pry tool, a couple of them to get around so you can get under the glass. And then a few picks is highly recommended as you're removing it. You could put these picks in there and keeps the glass from sticking to the frame again. Definitely you want to have some safety glasses because as you're removing the glass glass can break and can go into your eye. Also your hands, you got to be careful as you're removing this, so you can use maybe some rubber tips or something if you feel that you're gonna possibly cut your hand. So just a little bit of caution. Okay, so basically what we do now is you want to heat the iPad. Okay, around the edges. This one's just a severe break, so most of it has fallen off. So you could see that it broke pretty bad. And you go around the frame. You got to be careful. Be careful on this area here. This is the, by the way, this is the Wi-Fi and 3G, LTE 4G version on this one. You could tell by the black strip here, and these are the LTE 4G antennas. The Wi-Fi antenna on this one is down here, so you have to be careful with this. As in my previous video I mentioned with the iPad 2, it's very, very similar. So you got to be careful in this area here, which is the Wi-Fi, and then here they made it a little bit easier. They've actually put the cables underneath, so it's a little bit easier to remove, so you don't have to worry too much about it. Just be careful as you're doing this. Careful with the camera and the antennas up here, and then of course the LCD here, the strip. So got a little heat. Okay. Take your little pry tool. Okay. Start lifting this up like this. This one's a little easier to remove as it almost completely fell off. And you can start putting these little picks in here as you're removing it. Okay. And you gotta be careful with the Wi-Fi antenna there. There we go. And you can pull it back. You can apply a little heat. Just be careful. Okay, as you pull it back, kind of like the iPad 2. Okay, as I stated, be very careful with this area here, the Wi-Fi cable, as it is glued onto here. And just be careful with your LCD along the sides here, and then your antennas. So once you take the original broken glass off, you can use your little screwdriver, Phillips head, and you got to remove these 4 screws. Okay. With your pick tool, come in here, lift this corner up, and just gently be careful with this part here. Just barely move it to the side. You can see the LCD is still on. It's a retina display, so it's somehow you break it. We do have them on hand as well. So you just want to come in here with your pry tool, lift that up, and you want to remove the LCD, put it to the side. Okay, here's our old digitizer. Same thing here. Two little clips holding the connector in place. Remove it, and then you have the old digitizer off. Move that to the side. If you could see on this, you'll see that this corner is bent. Okay, if you have bent corners and you're trying to put the new glass on there, chances are it's not going to fit. We are able to fix these corners. We do buff them out. So you have to buff them out, otherwise the screen is just going to overlap and stick out and not glue in place. So for that, that's definitely, it needs some professional help or professional repair on that, but we can help. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys how to pull everything back. So basically you have your LCD and your new iPad glass. Okay, you remove the little sticker covers, as you will be gluing this back on, and all the edges, everything was cleaned off. So now we'll put the new screen in place. Make sure this fits in there. Okay, you do put the digitizer in there first. Use your finger or use this tool. Carefully clamp it down. Next you put on the LCD. Okay, clip a little clip on there. Okay, you could remove the film here. Oh. Put your screws back. Whoops. Put your screws back. Make sure it turns on. You can see it. Okay, make sure that tucks in there really well. Get a lint-free cloth. Sorry. And also, that pressurized air is a good idea. Get rid of any dirt and dust. Flip it over. pushed in there. Cover. See that it works. Basically, that's it. So thank you for watching.